Hello guys, welcome back to the Matrix of Life channel, and today gonna be another video about signs and symbols, and especially signs and symbols of death. We're gonna go through the case of deceased wife of Ukrainian football player. Her name was Victoria Danchenko, and she died on January 14 this year. And one of my subscribers was terrified by her pictures long before she died, and she was asking me that, Kate, look, is this serious? And I said yes, just like in case with some pictures of Harry Styles, he having a little bit similar signs, yeah. And now she is dead, unfortunately, and so many pictures of her just at her Instagram just screamed, yelled about these everywhere, these warning signs. If person had connection to the knowledge I'm sharing here at my channel, of course this could be avoided, this could be changed. There are tools of karmic management, of photo analysis, like compensatory tools, but if it come in time, unfortunately it did not. And as you know, we're not like chasing people and telling, look, you got this not good sign on your photo, or that one is bad sign on your photo. No, we're not doing this, because there is karma and everything is well deserved in this world. And if you don't have connection to some sort of knowledge, I mean, you don't deserve this connection. If you don't understand some sort of knowledge, you don't have karmic seeds to understand this knowledge. And it doesn't matter how hard you will try to deliver information to people, you will fail. Anyway, let's go straight to the business. Let's analyze her pictures and this warning signs she had at her photographs. So, photo number one here, and what is common about almost all of her pictures, at all of her pictures, her side where she's looking at, where she turned, like her corpus of the body, yeah, where she turned her body, it's in past zone. She is looking into the past, and this is not normal. If you go through a person's pictures and you see that all pictures this person turned to the past, this is not normal. This could be an indicator like of serious psychological problems. This could be a warning sign as well, combined with other signs on the photo. But of course you need to consult with professional like me to make sure what these or other signs says about person, situationship and photograph. So majority of her pictures, if you go and check her Instagram, and I'm gonna drop like a link for her Instagram from where I took these pictures, yeah, you will notice this. It's so many pictures, especially last picture, she's looking into the past direction. And look at this photo, especially this photo. Above her head there is a dark ball represented dark moon, Lilith, with the 3 blood red stars, yeah, symbols of Mars, planet of war, planet of accidents as well. You know for what Mars is responsible, and the red star is like how it is in the night sky. So Mars could signify, or symbolism of Mars planet on your photograph could symbolize violent death to a certain extent, not natural death for sure. And in the zone of future, other part of the picture, yeah, where is her back, there is a furniture, a cabinet with dishes, and all the dishes, all the glasses in this cabinet have sort of like blood red contents because of lightning or whatsoever. But it reminded me of this how you store blood in a hospital, of this fridge with blood. And at the top of the structure there is a symbolic fist with a dark finger up, emphasizing the inevitable already. It was at the moment when this picture was taken, sort of this already was inevitable, that some sort of accident gonna happen. This already like 100% inevitable, but could be changed the outcome of this accident still, but we have this all horrible symbolics of Lilith, of Mars, of this bloody fridge, I don't know, so many, and this dark finger up, which emphasizes that this already set in the future, this already rooted in the future, because finger up, be careful when you taking photos and with your finger up. Be careful about this gesture, because not always this gesture is positive. You can like emphasize something not very good for you with your finger up. You can emphasize and make it like settled, in the future. So another interesting detail, if you look at the table, you will see another like bloody plate on it, bloody. You will see forks and knives point to a red plate covered with sort of white raw napkin. It's sort of a veil that covers the dead, at least in our tradition, Orthodox tradition. We have this like white veil with which you covering the dead body in a coffin. We have this in Orthodox. I don't know how Catholics, but in Orthodox we have this. Anyway, another representation of this white veil. Another interesting detail here, the red plate looks like a cutlet. This is a mess in which she got in this accident, and people who come to rescue the special services, people like 9/11, people who come to rescue her, they were not able to get her body out of the car. They needed to use special tools, and these special tools represented by forks and knives here, to get to her body, to get to this bloody cutlet behind her back. To literally get to her body, they needed to use special tools to open this Mercedes she was driving, and luckily only she died. Other people stayed safe. Only she was removed from the matrix. This is another interesting detail about this chaos. We're gonna tune more in this chaos, into this case, into this case. We're gonna tune more. Why? Because one of my subscribers who followed her and who followed her on Instagram, one of my subscribers paid for me to analyze this. Let's be honest, you're not paying me to analyze Jungkook future wife, so I'm doing this from time to time when I don't have time, actually. But such cases I find really interesting here and beneficial for those of you who still alive, who still have brain to process the information and prevent themselves from accidents and prevent other people from accidents as well. So this picture is like horrific, and you can see like crystallized symbol of cross on this picture as well. So all symbols, if you remember from my previous videos on signs and symbols and dangerous signs and symbols, sort of all dangerous signs and symbols, just screaming and yelling from this exact picture. And another interesting moment, look at her hair. Behind her head is a symbol of a pierced white moon, pierced with her hair. And again, moon is a representation of a woman, of a girl herself on this photo. And moon on this photo, white moon, is first, like, literally what had happened, yeah, in reality when she got into this accident. So, and one more interesting detail, if you pay attention to a napkin on the table, there is a black circle, as if the circle of karma is closing. And actually what really happened, the photo was posted 2 weeks before the actual death. Photo was posted on December 13, 2021, and the time series is underlined time frames, you know. Always I'm speaking about time frames, and I'm always speaking that time frame should be confirmed on the picture. Okay, and this time frame of 2 weeks, it was confirmed by double, like 2 forks, 2 knives, double symbols here. So this is picture like more than enough. But I analyzed 7 pictures just to show you variety. When because okay, could happen to everyone. You can get bad negative symbols on your photo. You know what to do: delete, remove, do not post it on your social media. Yeah, every one of us can get sort of negative symbolics on our pictures. Just don't let it go further, and be supported by psychic energy of other people. And programmed, because this is the way how rich is becoming more rich, because they post in very symbolical pictures with symbols of their success. How Hollywood elite getting this. You can't believe, you cannot believe in this. What I offer you, yeah, try to apply these theories in practice and see confirmation, search for confirmations. I'm seeing this for 10 years, how things from your pictures, how shit from your pictures getting real. Okay, I'm observing this for more than 10 years. Looking at the photo, you can say who is the murderer, for example. Looking at the photo, you can say for what this person is destined. So many things could be said. But my task here is to prevent you from programming yourself for something negative like accident and so on. So you will be smart and you will be removing such shitty pictures. So moving to the photo number 2. A girl, and at the background, yeah, there is this car rushing at full speed above her head, yeah. Her hand points to the taxi's blood red stripe, you can see, and the same basket on the side of the taxi where everything is mixed up in her hip, and this is a direct indication of collision. I think of collision, yeah, collusion. Let me pronounce it right, okay, please, because I want you to understand me. Collision, yeah. This is the clear, this basket you can see as a picture number 2. This is a clear sign of collision here. So we have, and a very symbolic inscription which says Agne about the ark. And by the way, the ark itself is a symbol of transition, yeah. In her case, transition to the other world, other dimension. But what to say about this word Agne, which we see letters in ancient Slavic language. This root very close to Agnets, to the word Agnets, and Agnets is a lamb at the slaughter. So you have this lamb which gonna become a victim, sort of. And at the very head of the girl, there is a figure of a drummer, and figure of a drummer always a very powerful warning bell, because a dark figure of a man here, dark figure of a man above her head represents angel of death itself. And this figure, dark figure of a man, points to a drummer figure with his hand. And again, the sound of drums is a march, as procession, also sort of sensational news, scandal, which actually that was sensational news here in the because we celebrate here Old New Year, what we call Old New Year, 14th of January. This is what we are calling an Old New Year. Yeah. Another interesting moment. Drummers, again, warning sign, very bad. In some dream books, the drum is interpreted as a symbol of the loss of loved ones, of financial losses. But the drum on any photograph is always a call to be very much attentive. So altogether, drummer, figure of angel of death, arc, transitions, the lamp, this word of a lamp, of sacrifice, victim of an accident, yeah. Photo number 2 filled with different signs, just overloaded, and we move into the photo number 3. Here, you will find more or less familiar signs to you. Again, she looks to the past. She just has a huge number of photos where she turned into the past, and this is not normal, you know. And pay attention to the fence. This form of fences we usually have at graveyards here. Yeah, graveyard is like perimeter of graveyard surrounded by such dark fences here. So this typical graveyard fence. And please never ever take photos of your kids in front of such sort of fences, especially dark fences. Better not to. Another interesting detail here. About fence we already figured out, but her head falls exactly into the egregor of dark spruce, yeah, of dark like Christmas tree. And then in the future zone of the photograph, which is responsible for future, you can see like yellow, little bit yellowish, so much like fall, sick tree, yeah. So future sort of a fall, when leaves are dying, and leaves represents, especially green leaves, represents life, and faded yellow leaves represents death here on the picture. And what awaits for her in future projection? Fallen leaves, like fall. Okay, another interesting moment. The clothes themselves are mourning, heavy, and she's holding a backpack, like a burden, yeah, packed for the last journey. We have this green grass trend down. You can see like life is waning. You can see trend down of green grass, downtrend on the photograph. Also, in the zone of the past is unraveled karmic circle knot of wires and a tree with a chopped branch exactly above this circle. Yeah. I'm leaving a lot of other details behind the scenes from what I see. I'm just trying to emphasize most common signs which could be warning signs for you still, yeah. So, but you paid your attention that green trend falls, the fall in the future zone, so it's like confirmed. We got confirmation, and now we can move to the photograph number 4. And this photograph, again, her head rests on the trunk of a palm tree. There is such expression to beat your head against the wall. It means not to learn from your mistakes, not to draw right conclusions. Here it is. The girl wears dark glasses, looks down, that is, she does not care about spiritual, look down, doesn't care about spiritual world at all. Just okay, you can look down on your photographs, but where she looks like her glasses exactly falls into this greeny cash. Palm tree represents cash. Here we go, yeah? And zone of the future blocked with the stone wall. But the most interesting about this photograph is the time frame again. Photo was taken on May 28, 2021 and shared on social media. And pay attention to these ladders, because remember, ladders is always your way out of this life. Stairs, ladders, especially when it leads you to the zone of the past, not to the zone of the future. If it leads you to the zone of the future, most likely this is gonna be sign of success. But if ladders heading to the past zone, as in her case, this to another world, another dimension, like out of this life, literally. And the girl died in January, January 14 this year. And we can see at the top ladder, top stairs, black dark car, which could be, say, like catafalque or my god, hearse, yeah, black hearse, or there is a synonym,
catafalque,
and in English catafalque, yeah. So you should understand this, yeah. You should understand this synonym which I'm giving you. The black catafalque is there, and at exact distance, eight steps. They repeated, by 8 steps. She separated from this dark black catafalque by 8 steps, and exactly what had happened, we had 8 months so before it happened. Here we go. And the future all blocked with a stone wall. Another photograph, those of you who remember my video about Caroline Flack's photographs and her warning signs. Remember Caroline Flack, she had a similar one with a huge tombstone. And also in this photo, she looks to the future, This is the moment where still were some chances to change the outcome of accident, as I'm saying. But there is already a block, and look at dark spiral tattoo on her body. It's like dark spiral. Spiral represents life. Black dark spiral represents death of this life. So again, be very careful with your tattoos, what you imprinting on your body. Me personally, I hate tattoos. I'm not going to date someone with tattoos. I'm against this because I know the danger of it. This is not just beautiful art. I love art. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's cool, but it's also dangerous when it's about your body. Okay, now photograph 6. Let's look together. And together, here what we see is a heart symbol, heart-shaped symbol in a morning black circle on a car at the level of the legs. And this is completely, if we talk in terms of chakras, completely, heart does not belong there, you know it, yeah? Heart does not belong there. The legs are given to us for walking, they walk. Here the legs stand, and in front of the legs, the heart. So, legs not walking, her legs, she's standing still in this photograph. She's not walking, she's not showed in dynamic. So, heart stopped as well, like literally. This is a symbol of a stopped heart. Why so? Now you may like, shouldn't I like make picture with Valentine cards? Guys, always search for confirmation, yeah? Sometimes heart is just a heart. Heart symbol is just a heart symbol. But here we go. We see another confirmation. We see behind her number 76. 7 plus 6, you know, energy 13, the energy of death. Death arcanum, literally, energy of transformation in a matrix, yeah? But when you Google number 76, like angel number, it speaks of insuitability and inability to soberly assess one's capabilities, and that was actually her cause of death, because she like overran a speed which was allowed in the city. She was racing. She like how to say, lack of communication in English. Exceeded the speed limit, okay? She exceeded the speed limit. And this is what number 76 speaks about, like inability to soberly assess one's capabilities. Okay, here as well, 7 and the message of angels should mean as well that you have ceased to see the difference between your abilities and your responsibilities. These angels send you black mark in the form of the number 6. This means that you have exhausted the patience of those around you with manifestations of the negative properties of the 6. Interactability, disregard for the opinions of others, and absurdity of character. Here we go with, if you Google separate, yeah, number 7 and number 6, you will get these meanings. So, like another confirmation. And pay attention to the bouquet of blood red color roses she is holding. Yeah. You know, it again reminds me of a cutlet. This flowers reminds me of cutlet when it's not fried. And in her hands, yeah, she holds a kinder egg, sort of. Egg, a symbol of life, but here there is more of blue in this egg, and blue means frozen, blue color of death, of dead cold body. If you look closely, you can see even a winter landscape with again with Christmas trees and houses. And you will notice on her nail, you will notice sort of a black dot. And here the symbol is directly connected with the heart in the circle. And the egg is also round here. So many symbols. The circle symbol on her pocket is duplicated again. like that the karmic circle about to close. So many symbols of karmic circle she have on her photographs. Okay, and slowly we move into the last but not least picture, and this one is the scariest one, with which actually my client ran to me as soon as she heard this news. After my workshops on symbolism and this photo, many of my viewers, they will immediately understand that this is a warning sign, and such photo should be followed with delete from phones immediately. Such photo, if you or someone took such photo of you, delete immediately. Remember about wearing clothes with the skulls with celebrity. I talked about this in previous videos on symbolism, yeah. And here she is not only wearing it, but took a picture, and you can see that the sewer hatch is like a log cabin of a tree, and another karmic circle that closes on the car. Yeah, you will see the sewer hatch like a log cabin of a tree, like chopped tree. When you chop in a tree, you get in this circle, yeah, with another circles in this. I hope you understood and you seeing this, yeah. So another karmic circle that closes on the car, and again represents age to some extent, this, because you can, so they say, you can figure out the age of a tree by circles. I'm sure you know this saying, yeah. So another interesting, that she stands in a bloody puddle, yeah, such effect in the photo. And she stands next to the bunch of fallen leaves. In the photo, we see already two people on her shoulder, and the other shoulder is empty. And that is, again, another shoulder which is empty. It's supposed to be a shoulder where your guardian angel is sitting, and it's empty. But where devil sits, two of them, overloaded, like crowded, so crowded and overloaded. Another shoulder here, where demons sit in. What else to say? And in the front glass of the car, you can see again red Martian glow, like again Mars symbolics, yeah, accident symbolism. A lot of red color, like really accident symbolism here. That's it, only 7 photographs, more than 30 minutes I spent on this, like just to record an audio message. I'm sorry for my English if it's not perfect, but I hope you got the meaning, that you will stay safe and protected. You will be first of all seeing this warning signs. You will be working after this with your karma, and you will be removing such pictures and not posting them on social media, and stay safe. And keep your relatives safe as well who believe in this. Who don't believe, let them not believe, and go to other dimension if they're ready, yeah, as in this case. But again, somehow Wife of Jungkook, 5,000 views. A really important life-saving information which could be discussed at esoteric channels like Gaia. I don't know, guys, and I bet there's gonna be sort of 100, 200 of views, and that's it. Which makes me think that next time I either gonna speak about this topic for very big money, like started from $10,000 and sharing my knowledge, then rather than killing my time and doing this for free. But I'm only doing this because that's my client who got triggered by this case and asked me to analyze and paid me as for private consultations. That's why you get in access to this knowledge, only thanks to this person. Because in other case I would be silently doing analysis for myself of something similar drawing my conclusion, getting my statistic, and using this for myself, because this knowledge is really, really, really valuable. I'm checking this for 10 years. I'm inviting you to this club of symbolism. You can start checking it from now on people you know, on people you following. Try to look for signs and try to see how these signs coming true. That's it, guys. Thank you for your attention. I can't wait for your support. Likes, comments, subscriptions, and repeat again. Yeah, like in Karmic Circle, if you want me to keep sharing something valuable like this. Okay, bye bye.